Hi, friends. So I think this is the last lesson I'm going to work through to tonight. I am just so hot up in this attic and I'm sweating like so crazy. My face probably looks really oily and disgusting by now. So, but I wanted to make sure I definitely summed up the multi-step equations and the different types of multi-step equations. Um, you could see, in case anyone's working ahead, I want to get through the three big type of multi-step equations. So the third type that you could see is the one that involves distribution. Okay. So this one would be you would do the distribution process, then it should come back down to this two-step equation where you get rid of your constant and you isolate your variable. But first you gotta go through the distribution process. So again, we already learned how to distribute. If you see a number on the outside, that number gets distributed to both terms on the inside. So as you can see, it's going to go to the x and it's going to go to the 1. So just to make room, I'm going to say 8 times x is 8x. 8 times 1 is plus 8. Okay. And then I still have plus 2 equals 90. Now this one has another step before we get to that, get rid of your constant and isolate your variable. You can see there's like terms. So we need to combine your like terms. So we did distribution, now we're combining our like terms. So again, just like I told you, this really is the multi-step really expects you to put out all your knowledge together when you're solving these multi-step equations and apply it to each of those equations you're given. So now we previously taught you how to combine your like terms. So now you should have 8x, 8 plus 2 is 10, plus 10 equals 90. Now, just because we're running out of room, I'm going to flip it and do it over here. 8x plus 10 equals 90. 8x plus 10 equals 90. So now you should see we're finally down to that two-step equation parts where you get rid of your constant and you isolate your variable. So to get rid of this constant, the opposite of addition is subtraction. So I'm going to subtract my 10, subtract my 10. This cancels out on that side. 90 minus 10 gives me 80. Okay, and I have 8x left on this side. Now, again, I'm going to isolate my variable. That's the second part of this two-step equation. So to isolate this variable, the opposite of multiplication is division. So I'm going to divide by 8. I'm going to divide by 8. That cancels it out on this side, and that leaves me with x equals 80 divided by 8 is 10, because 10 times 8 equals 80. And that's my final answer. Okay. So now you know the three types. You could have the type where you combine the like terms. You could have for multi-step equations. So you know the three main types of multi-step equations. The one where you combine the like terms, the one where you have a variable on each side, and then the last one is where you have to distribute, where you're going to have a distribution and then you follow by the two-step. Okay, so please practice those problems I gave you. And if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. Have a great day, you guys. Bye.